Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be finally talking about and ranking the Marvel DC movies in 2026 that's coming out based on how excited I am for these movies. Finally getting around to this video because I've been working on my 2025 movies ranked, that being all 54 movies I saw in 2025 ranked. So now we finally get to do this video, and it's really fun. I think this is very fun because we got to do this for 2025, where I ranked those movies based on how excited I was for them in the beginning of the year, and then we got to do the ranking of them at the end, because I do have just the comic book movies. And now we get to do it again. We are here at the start of the year with 2026, where we get to rank these movies and see if they line up, although I feel like they will. Admittedly though, this list is extremely hard, because I honestly, for three of them, to be honest with you, the three of these, I am so excited for. Like, I can't even tell you how excited I am for the three of these movies. I'm not so much, however, we'll get to it why. But once we got to the top three, it got very hard. So let's just start. Let's get started with, at number 4, the one I'm least excited for, Clayface. And to be honest with you, you even might have forgot that this movie was coming out. It comes out September 11th of this year. And, well, technically September 10th due to the Thursday, but you know what I mean. That's like the official release date if you Google it. But yeah, so you might be wondering, well, why is this easily at the bottom? Well, one, we haven't seen anything of this one yet, which makes sense. It is all the way in September. Granted, that doesn't mean anything because of another movie we'll talk about later. But, you know, normally a movie coming out towards the end of the year doesn't get stuff this early in the year, because I'm recording this in January. I don't know when you'll see this. I think you'll still see this video in January. We'll see. But that plus the main thing, I won't lie to you, I'm just not much of a horror person, and they've already said this movie will be an R-rated body horror movie, and that just doesn't interest me personally, just because I'm not much of a horror person. Am I still gonna see it? Most likely, because it's still DC. Clayface is a cool Batman villain. I'm very curious if that will have any ties to Batman, because to my understanding, it is also part of the DCU, which is not what I thought. I thought when this movie was first announced that it was going to be in Elseworlds. No, from what I understand, it will be in the DCU. If you guys know otherwise, you can tell me in the comments. So obviously, I feel like I gotta see if it's in the DCU, because I'm already excited by this world due to Superman. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it because of it being DCU. But I would be lying to you if I told you I was super excited. Now, maybe a trailer could change my mind on that. But with it being body horror and me not being much of a horror person, yeah, I'm not that excited for it. Number 3, I hope that this being solo doesn't make you guys think that I'm not super excited for it. Because at number 3, I have Supergirl. Formerly, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Now just Supergirl. I have not yet read the comic series that this is based on, although I do own it. So I will be reading it, hopefully, before the movie drops, depending on time. And yeah, like I said, yes, it's at number 3, but don't underestimate how excited I am for this movie. I am so excited for this movie. That trailer looked awesome. I think Millie Alcock looks like she's going to be an awesome Supergirl. I'm very excited to see a new take on Supergirl that is darker, and that is a much more different from Superman, because like I've seen a lighthearted Supergirl before, and she's very similar to Superman. It's not a bad thing. I still enjoy that version of Supergirl. I mean, if you look at the CW, the Arrowverse Supergirl, she was a lot like that. And I do like that version, but I think it's really cool to get a new version of Supergirl that's going to be different from Superman, because I like the idea of having Superman be our lighthearted, happy-go-lucky, sees the good in everybody person, but then we have Supergirl, who's a much more darker, more like everybody sucks type of character, which also kind of makes sense because Superman was a child, like a baby, when he was sent to Earth and didn't have to witness his world die. Meanwhile, Supergirl got to see her world die, and we even hear in the trailer, it didn't die in a day. It died over time. So I think it's going to be awesome. We're finally going to see Jason Momoa as Lobo, which I cannot wait to see. So yeah, despite the fact that this is lower on my list, please don't underestimate that. Don't think I'm not excited for this, because I am stoked for this. Now, I kept going back and forth on the 1 and 2, to be honest with you, because we're going again. It's Avengers and Spider-Man, 2 of my favorite franchises. Number 2, I decided, as of right now, I can't believe I'm saying this, number 2 is Spider-Man Brand New Day. This could very easily change, because if you don't know, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero of all time. If you tell me a Spider-Man movie is coming out, I'm going to be extremely excited for it. In my personal opinion, we have not gotten a single bad Spider-Man movie yet. I have at least liked all of the ones that we've gotten. And even if we're just looking at the Tom Holland movies, love Homecoming. Far From Home is on the weaker side, but I still like it and have fun with it. And No Way Home was awesome. And by the looks of it, this could be a more grounded, street-level Spider-Man movie, which to me would be awesome. Sadie Sink is playing a mystery character in it. She's great in Stranger Things, and she's just great in general. So I'm very curious as to who she's going to play. Is it, because at this point in time we don't even know who it is yet still. Is it Mary Jane? Is another version of Mary Jane? Is it a Gwen Stacy? Is it a Phoenix? Is it a character we never... Is it some other random character? Is she playing a Black Cat? Is it a hero? A villain? Anti-hero? Random civilian? No idea, but that's also exciting. And we know very little about this movie. Other than Tom Holland's back as Spider-Man, we saw what his suit looks like, the release date, which is July 31st, and Sadie Sink being in as a mystery character. Other than that, we know almost nothing about this movie. So I feel like that could hurt it. That might make it a little lower too, is that we know. But even then, no, because we don't know much about the other one either. But like, we know almost nothing about this movie at the time of this recording, and I cannot wait. It's a Spider-Man movie I'm always gonna be excited for. So, and I almost had it at number 1. I was very close to putting it at number 1. But I didn't. We also don't have a trailer for this one yet either, or even a poster for this one. Again, it's coming out in July, so we're probably gonna get some sort of teaser at come Super Bowl. But as of now, nothing. But I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see this movie, guys, because Spider-Man's my favorite. Anything Spider-Man, I'm probably gonna love it. But that, you kind of guessed it then. Number 1, Avengers Doomsday, coming December 13th, I believe. Hopefully I got that right. And I mean, it's an Avengers movie. How can you not be excited? Yes, the MCU has been at a low point. It's post Endgame has been kind of disappointing. Although I have not hated anything that they put out, I will admit that it is definitely weaker than it once was. But we've had some awesome things since, like a Thunderbolts, like a Deadpool and Wolverine, a Shang-Chi, some other ones too. But we've also had some low points, like a Brave New World, like an Eternals, like you know, there's others. That's not even taking TV shows into account. And there also doesn't feel like there's nearly as much of a build to this one as Infinity War and Endgame got. But to me, if you look at the Avengers franchise, they're 4 for 4. I love all 4 Avengers movies. If you look at the Russo brothers directing MCU movies, they're also 4 for 4 because I loved all 4 of the movies that they directed within the MCU. This is one that we have seen some 4 teasers at this point, which is very rare because, like I said, all in December. This is currently January. But Doomsday, it also kind of makes sense because it's Doomsday. So we have our cast announced. We got the new Avengers, aka the Thunderbolts. We got Falcon, Captain America, Chris Evans, the X-Men, the Wakandans, Namor. I'm very curious. We know very little about this movie I'm it's the Avengers versus Doctor Doom, and Doctor Doom is being played by Robert Downey Jr. But now, admittedly, I am a little cautious because, like, I'm still unsure how I feel about Robert Downey Jr. being Doctor Doom, and I'm also very unsure about Chris Evans, Captain America, coming back. Not because of me not liking the character or Chris Evans or anything like that. Obviously, Chris Evans is awesome. Steve Rogers is awesome. Chris Evans as Steve Rogers is awesome. But I just love how they ended his story in Endgame, so I'm just kind of cautious, like, not sure if I like you bringing him back when he had a great ending. But we'll see how that goes. I could be completely wrong about it come December. But yeah, it's just hard for me to not get excited for a movie that's going to have the Avengers and the X-Men fighting Doctor Doom. So I went back and forth between Spider-Man and Doomsday, which one I'm more excited for. Right now, Doomsday. But who knows? Maybe Spider-Man will be the better movie. Maybe Clayface will be number 1 by the time we get to the end of the year. I kind of doubt that, but you never know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for taking time to watch this video. I hope you like it. If you liked it, please hit like. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Because if you subscribe and stick around, then you can see at the end of the year how these movies rank based on how much I like them instead of excitement. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.